It was my turn with the brain cell, Gerard.
Hi guys, we are nice. I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
And I'm Gerard.
Guys, episode 8 is right in front of us. The last episode threw us for a wild spin. We don't know where we're going.
It brought us back to starting to cook.
And we can go off in so many directions because of what happened last episode with Bester, what's going on with Lydia, what's going on with Jerry Baldy.
Yeah.
All that. And like, okay.
It was a fresh start.
And let's not forget Earth. What's going on with Earth right now. So I wonder what was going to... Well, actually, so everybody's screwed. You know, what just happened was the region who's in charge of the Centauri right now.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? So, anyway, what does that say? I am looking forward. I still don't know what direction we're going to be heading in this place. So, we're going to get ready to watch episode 8 from season 4. This is called Illusion of Truth. Are you guys ready?
Let's get right into it.
Let me get this up and running here. There's always 1, 2 I'm missing here. All right. Here we go.
Whoa, wait, what? What's that? Dear Baldy.
I don't think so.
Tell that to your face. Come on, John. I've known you,
He's a problem solver.
but no.
His mind is still in war mode because he's in the war room.
I talked to my dad. I couldn't say much. But he could see what was coming
He is a military general.
around town, asking questions about me, the family, the farm.
Do you think President Clark would use your family to get to you?
Absolutely.
I told him to get out.
That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
You know, the more that I think about it, the more I'm glad that we picked him to take over security when Garibaldi left. We haven't had a major incident yet.
You had to say something.
Too soon.
Had to say something.
Yes, sir. Good shot, Chief.
Well, don't say that until you know what I was aiming at.
I don't like Zach
Oof.
becoming like this. He's starting to become a tyrant.
You think so?
The
What?
camera? The
What is
camera.
that?
The camera. He's a reporter.
Reporter, and this is my crew. And you just made the evening news.
Ugh, nice.
Oh, boy.
Nice. Oops. Oopsie.
Break the camera.
Oopsie.
All right.
It was the year of fire.
But shouldn't he, like, announce that he's a reporter?
Yeah, because
that's part of my equipment.
Yeah.
they can
you know?
they can easily say, well, with this whole ban and everything like that, and especially an attack.
Plus, I'm 99% sure all cargo is subject to inspection.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
You don't know what you can be bringing in diseases. You can be bringing in some agriculture that's not supposed to be on. It could be invasive, whatever that is. You know?
Don't get me wrong. The method that was used,
Right.
maybe not the most best way to put it.
Strong-hearted.
But let's not question it. Let's not question it. You know.
Yeah, you try to go to the airport right now and bring stuff and let them stop you. Yeah, we need to look at your bag. No, you ain't even looking at anything.
That's true. You're right. Yeah.
They're gonna
You
look
just
at it.
made morning news.
Yeah.
You'll be on a ban list immediately.
At this point, then you baited them. You baited that person to be
Yeah.
news.
True.
Yeah. But remember, this is probably a ploy by President Clark.
For propaganda?
Yeah.
It could be.
They're gonna probably
For how
Yeah.
for how aggressive they might be or whatever. Blah blah blah. things
Yeah, they're
like
gonna
that.
edit the footage.
Yeah.
I have to work on
Bro.
the bass. Like I'm picking up too much bass. Are you picking up a lot of bass?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I am. I like this opening so much better than the last one.
The illusion of truth.
Oh, this is gonna be a whole thing about like
Propaganda and stuff like
fake
that.
news and stuff like that. Make Earth Alliance great again.
On my way.
I think Sheridan knows, but he hasn't realized
Oh, what's left behind?
the things on the neck.
Something far worse than the shadows. Reporters. shocked and dismayed. I'd remind you that we are short on supplies here. We can't afford to take perfectly good clothing and throw it out into space. Sorry, she meant to say stripped naked and throw it out an airlock. As for any confusion this may have caused.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Why do I feel like your airlock tech is probably Alex?
Really?
Well, that assumption was your first mistake. We have an open door policy.
And an open airlock policy.
Commander,
Sorry.
Too soon.
It's why most of us quit as soon as Clark took over. But a few of us stayed on, figuring we could try to slip the truth in quietly and in small bites.
Sure.
I don't believe him.
I don't believe a single word he's talking about.
Now, is that really what you want?
Can we trust this guy? In this situation, though, this war, it's hard to not be paranoid. Dear Lord.
Hey.
It's been a minute.
That's true.
This is the open market.
Something's not right. Something's not right.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
That is one ugly statue.
But is he okay with stolen items?
He retired because of this. He retired because of this. You work for no one but us. That was his retirement reason.
You think that best they got to him?
I don't know.
And that's his age in the hole?
Oh.
That's very generous.
it's the least we could do.
He's about to do some karate on this camera in a minute.
It was my turn with the brain cell, Gerard.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Dr. Franklin, the cryo units are ready for restart.
I'll be right there.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Boy.
There are several other parts of your body I'd much rather see snapped
Ah,
off.
I see. Well, your sense of humor is very funny.
So it was never your intention to break away from Earth?
No, we declared independence as a last resort to protest the illegal bombings of civilian targets on Mars and Proxima 3. We'll rejoin Earth Alliance as soon as President Clark rescinds the martial law decree and steps down.
And you still contend that Clark is responsible for the death of former President Luis Santiago?
Santiago was an impediment to Clark's plans. I mean, with Clark, anything that gets in the way disappears.
Ambassador Delenn, this must strike you as very confusing.
Not at all. This sort of thing happens everywhere. Which I suppose is good, in that it gives all races something in common. And bad, for much the same reason.
I see the two of you have become very close over the last few years.
Yes. Very.
Any truth to the rumors you might eventually marry?
No comment. For now.
Well, as relationships go, you certainly have the odds against you. You were both on different sides during the Minbari War, and I'm sure there are other forces constantly pulling at you.
Of course. But the heart does not recognize boundaries on a map, or wars, or political policies. The heart does. As the heart does.
And if others don't understand?
If they don't understand, we will make them understand.
Ooh, yep. Clipped.
It will be a struggle.
Clipped.
Still.
There's no force in this galaxy that that can stop what we have done here together. Nothing will be able to stop us.
Flipped.
I don't like all this. The camera is really making me like,
Yeah.
what
And
are they gonna do with this?
the way that they're talking is like,
They know what they're doing.
This could easily be construed in such a bad way.
yeah.
You've got a free shot.
I don't think he would want to do this. Why would he talk?
Because he's hypnotized. He's going to talk bad about Sheridan. Remember, he doesn't like Sheridan right now.
Yeah, damn. I'm just saying to what game, but it's, again, he's under control. It's true, like well, we think he is.
We did the best we could. Anything we said, we kept down to short declarative sentences, make it harder for them to quote us out of context. We did
Definitely not.
a big crisis while they were here. What can they do to us?
More than you think.
Just about.
I was hoping they were going to have their own video recording.
It'll probably be a commercial.
It's gonna be bad. I bet.
Oh, this is going to be really bad.
Yes, it is.
ESPN.
CNN.
Is this giving, bro? This is like give me anxiety here.
Alien governments undermine EarthGov by using my tri-vids to convey messages of rebellion.
That guy's a hostage.
Adrian Mostel.
They're gonna be and probably captured.
One day return to society an active and productive citizen.
That's a brainwipe right there. Is what's gonna happen, dude. I saw the internal bleeding in him.
Yeah.
Most of the human residents have been forced to live in squalid, filthy, possibly disease-ridden areas of the station.
Here we go.
Attempted protest is cruelly put down, and those responsible are sedated and taken away.
Really?
Oh my God.
Perhaps we can talk later.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm a bit busy here. Yeah,
Dr. Franklin, the cryo units are ready for restart.
I'll be right there.
Oh boy, Jesus Christ! What a job.
Oh my gosh, man. We knew this was gonna happen.
Jeez, what a butcher job they're doing. For real, for real.
Continues with Dan Randall.
Welcome back. In our last segment, I asked you to pay special attention to this ship berthed outside.
Oh my God, this is really frustrating me. Like, I'm getting upset.
The open. I see the two of you have become very close over the last few years.
Jeez, what a job, bro. Damn.
This is gonna be the worst part right here.
We'll make them know. We'll make them learn.
Earth?
Of course. If they don't understand, we will make them understand.
Oh. Oh my gosh, man.
If this sounds troubling, there may be good reason. While on Babylon 5, I managed to speak with Michael Garibaldi, former head of security for the station.
Oh my gosh, man.
I'm afraid to hear what he has to say.
Somebody's got to say something.
With information we received from sources aboard Babylon 5, we were to see a picture forming. An imprisoned population of humans, powerless, homeless, unable to escape.
This is so bad.
A fleet, unless you intend to use it. So what's the next target for this so-called last best hope?
This is so bad.
We'll have that and some concluding thoughts after this.
Golly, bro, what a butcher job this guy's done. Like everything has been unraveled in lies. God.
We have one last interview to show you. It's brief but telling.
I want to punch this guy in the face.
In cryo right now. No one. That's right. Rule number 3.
Oh my gosh, man.
Have something to hide. We know there are humans in cryo at Babylon 5. We saw them, as did you. So what are they?
How do you get access to that?
To turn back to Dr. Indiri for a moment. Dr. Indiri, does any of what you've seen here...
This doctor too, bro.
Receptive to alien influence.
This is painful.
And more prone to obey orders from aliens.
Thank you.
Their faces just look so punchable. You know?
Right?
You know?
The truth, as always, is self-evident once you find the key. And this is the key. The key to medical...
I want to pop him in his Adam's apple so he stops breathing. Just completely just...
Really ended, or has it simply changed shape? Has Sheridan's self-hatred grown into a desire to save humanity by making us into them?
I can't wait to see Sheridan's face.
Yeah.
But it's already been done once. Delenn has shown him the way. Half human, half Minbari. She did. Why can't we?
I can imagine Sheridan's fish not being in this TV screen.
And if we choose not to cooperate, if we do not see the...
Why do I feel like he's gonna throw the food at the TV or something?
Our job is to report the news, not to make it or guide.
What? Oh, he's gonna be pissed.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh my god, this is bad. This is really bad.
What a way to end the episode if this is how it ends.
Yeah, he needs some time. He needs some time. Let him be.
Maybe it was a mistake to have these guys on board. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, man.
Dude, you know, the funny thing is that this is so relevant today. With everything that's going on today, especially with social media and all types of media that we have together. There's so much noise everywhere that's coming in that it's hard today, nowadays, to know the truth, especially if it's being manipulated with half-truths. You know? And I find that quite relevant that this show that came out over 30 years ago holds weight on that topic alone, on propaganda. And that it still surrounds us. It still surrounds us 100%.
I think this was the hardest episode for me to watch.
Yeah, that was hard. That was rough.
Bro, that just... I had anxiety preparing for it, but then also, like, got angry about the whole, like...
Half of me was like, oh, you know, there's probably going to be some hints towards, you know...
True, hopefully, hope.
Clark's, like, whole thing, everything like that. Like, there's going to be some good parts to it. No.
Nope.
None of this was good. The worst... like, all of it isn't technically speaking a lie. It's just completely distorted from the truth, but it's still half-truths to make up a whole lie.
But it's there to serve a certain agenda.
Oh,
in
my
this case,
gosh.
is to get rid of Babylon 5. Yeah. And I got to tell you, anybody on Earth watching that would be like, yeah, I'll screw that.
Yeah, they're making they're making a scene like we need to be there for Babylon 5.
This would be their permission. And people are like, yeah, screw that. Let's go get them.
Yeah, let's fund military.
And putting the face of Delenn as the face of the problem.
Yeah.
Hits a chord because, again, they had a big war.
Exactly.
A lot of people on Earth had lost family members because of the Minbari.
It's touching on an old string.
So, correct.
Yeah.
So it's bringing back an old enemy and it's fueling that hatred that, yeah, let's get rid of Babylon 5. Especially if they're building an army and who knows what they're doing with cryogenic. Like it hits so many theories and so much fear. If you were on Earth and you saw that, you wouldn't trust a thing.
You have the people with you.
I'm not gonna lie.
They're supporting it.
Eisenhower knows how to use his CIA. That's all I'm saying. Like,
look, man, propaganda has always existed.
Oh.
Propaganda is nothing new. It's always existed, one way or the other. But it's still like, wow, you know, it's who do you trust? It really does make you think today. Well, who do you trust? What do you trust? All you want to do is live your life. I just want to be happy. I just want to eat my pizza. I have my dirty water hot dog. You know, I don't want to be.
I hate to like put this as a similarity, but like this storyline just reminds me a lot of what the original Star Wars storyline was supposed to be, where Obi-Wan and like the good guys were actually supposed to be the bad guys. From the whole point of view, because that's where the line like everything is from a certain point of view comes from, where George Lucas was planning that Obi-Wan was the bad guy. So it like really plays off of it. Kind of it has a parallel that's running with it a lot.
In case Jordan was the bad guy.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and it's like, oh my god, there's like, and Gerard Baldy, why?
Yeah.
would you-
I have a lot of questions about Jerry Baldy. Because why would he turn like that? What the hell happened to him? What exactly happened to him? Does he have one of those
things on his neck?
One thing on his neck, but it might not be on his neck, and they can't pick it up. He has it. He has something on him.
The neck hugger. It's a net hugger.
A neck hugger. Not a face hugger.
Yep,
The neck hugger.
Neck hugger.
And how easy? Like that really came to him pretty easy to say so. Like he could have told the guy, "I'm out
There's
of
no
this."
restraints. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
I don't
no
want to talk
restraints
to you. You know,
whatsoever.
I'm done with this. But no, he didn't.
And we
He
know
took
you
the opportunity.
We you know like Garibaldi's whole thing about security is that he's very very to himself about things that go on.
He has eyes behind his neck.
And
Like,
and he's also very loyal. To see him do that, I was like, wow.
See, but I can't say it sucks to say, but it's like the writing. The fact,
No,
like
the
you
writing's
mentioned, the fact that you mentioned that this still holds weight and it still like holds like it gets our reaction out of us. Like, wow, it's Babylon 5 good.
I'm half cringing at how bad it was.
Oh
But
my!
it was so bad it warps back to good. Like, oh my
Exactly, like the
God.
appreciation of like getting the emotions, the reaction out of it's like,
and to not have like the foreshadowing of, hey, maybe we should be recording this on our end too, in case we need to know if it's being how
Exactly.
badly manipulated it's going to be. Because they
could have, they honestly could have.
They were on a football.
So they could have fought it.
They were on a football field at one end goal. They saw the kickoff, and they just let it go into a running back's hands to go all the way.
Yeah,
to the
but he
end goal.
wanted to make sure. He wanted to be fair, which is what Sherry was trying to do. He wanted to show them that, yeah, this is not, you know.
But he knew the other team wasn't gonna play fair.
But the guy who manipulated them, he was like, yeah, listen, either do my story, do I want to, or you help me.
And you have no
get
point of
some
view on
stuff
your
up,
end.
you know.
Yeah.
So.
God.
And again, not trying to be political. And I don't like being political in this channel and whatnot. But we can't help but think that a lot of that is happening now because propaganda is such a powerful tool.
Yeah.
It's a powerful tool to not use on any side of the aisle that you may be in, you know?
Yeah.
And it sucks that we, the little people, we have to like figure out what's true, what's not true. And then we fall into certain traps that they want. We've been manipulated all the time
Of uncertainty.
So
Yep.
it shows again, and this has again been used throughout all history, the power propaganda has. Like this is devastating.
Public
What we just saw was
perception,
absolutely devastating, and it makes you wonder how they're going to go against it. How they're going to counter this.
Throughout the whole thing, you're thinking, oh, this is how they're going to do it. They're going to make him into like a tyrant or something like that. Like somebody that's hard to his guns, doesn't allow anything through, is very nationalist. But no, instead, what they did was they made him into this mentally ill
Veteran.
sympathy case.
Yeah.
Which took away so much more power from him. Because if they gave him the power of fear, at least there would be fear there, so that way it would stop some kind of public
like,
war.
hey, maybe we can do into negotiations or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Now it's in the
No,
now you're
now
getting
it's-
both group of people. People that have, like you mentioned, people that have hatred against Mamori because of the war, and then also the people that are at peace of like, oh no, there's room for negotiation and stuff like that. Da, 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 da. No, now you have both group of people in the palm of your hand.
There's nothing
Easily.
There's nothing more dangerous than a person trying to do good, not knowing they're not doing good.
Yeah.
And they literally put that to a T onto Sheridan, and it's
Well, you see how he reacted. You know?
Oh my
Why
God.
wouldn't that throw out? I mean, some doubts, but not full doubts.
And if he attacks now it just looks like it's his mental outlash, and that it's all the Minbari, restarting the whole Minbari human war.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, how are they going to counter that? How will they counter that? The whole planet saw that.
Yeah.
It's like they're walking on eggshells right now.
Yeah.
And not only that, the worst part is they got his family involved.
Yeah.
That's the worst of it.
Bro, his family involved.
Burning down
that it's like
the farm and the father's missing. Now what do you do?
See, this is why Vanderbilt shouldn't have said anything. She shouldn't have said everything. She just spoke it out to the truth, made it possible. That's it. She was like, he's a political. He was involved in politics. He can't be too easily removed.
But it shows you how underprepared they were. They had no idea how to deal with this.
Big time.
He had enough faith in them, thinking that, okay, well, I believe this guy. He will give us. He'll probably give us a fair shot, which is what he thought. He's like, at least we'll get some type of truth out there. There was nothing true about anything he did. The whole thing was a kill job, bro. The whole entire thing.
They literally. Sheridan was like, the guy came on holding a knife, and Sheridan was like, "Here's my wrist," and it just completely butchered.
They should have sent him in the airlock right away.
Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm wondering how truthful was that news report about Mars? Like, are they actually being liberated? Or
no, I don't believe anything they're saying.
Like, is it being held hostage right now, or?
Did you see that guy who was saying that he was up against he threw some names out?
Yeah, which
he was tortured.
Yeah, which it goes to kind of like the whole point of the cult of a dictator, basically, because if it's Clark specifically who's doing this, then damn, Clark is smarter than we thought, because he's minimizing how many allies Babylon 5 is going to be able to rely off of, while also making everybody feel alone in the world. And all of the public speakers that are against him, he's criminalizing to make it more chaotic.
He prefers aliens over his own kind.
It's what Hitler did. It's what Mao Zedong did. It's what Mussolini did. It's what Kim Jong-un does. It's what so many dictators do.
It's an old
tactic that still holds. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, because it's public perception is the biggest double-edged sword.
Well, now at least leads to another question.
Yeah.
Would this affect other aliens and how they perceive Babylon 5?
100%.
Like what are we doing there? Why should we continue going to Babylon 5? They used us against the shadows. Maybe some might fall in the same trap.
And then there's going to be the opposite of it, where you start getting more people who are like, "Oh, my species is the best. I should be going to Babylon 5, where I'll be treated like a king." And the people that are like have egos just being inflated.
Shouldn't you praise us?
Exactly.
Or type of like that false information of
which will cause so
much more issue that they can't handle, especially with Garibaldi being out of head of security.
This is definitely a major problem that I don't see a solution for. Like this is something you can't go guns blazing. And just take over.
I was excited to see on what it was gonna. Now I'm dreading what we're gonna know, what's gonna happen.
And Sheridan said it too. He was like, "We've gotten 2 wins. I'm scared about what's next." This was the biggest loss I feel like Babylon 5 has suffered yet.
One of the other episodes we saw when they were celebrating with fireworks, we're like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
we look too happy. That's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna happen.
Gosh, bro.
What the hell is happening?
I'm cringing so badly.
Literally. Oh my gosh.
Well, anyway, guys, if you like what we're doing, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. This episode will be available on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. You will find the link in the description below. There you will also find every other episode that we've done for Babylon 5. So please check it out. See if you like what we're doing. We appreciate any help you can give us. But leave comment. We want to hear your comment. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to know what you guys thinking about this particular episode than anyone beforehand. We're blown away. Like we're like, oh my god.
Yeah, we're dreading this entire experience right now.
This is so bad. This is awful. What just happened? This is worse than seeing that. Almost as bad as seeing the Volan Planet Destroyer come out for the first.
In my opinion, this is way worse.
Yeah,
kudos to the writing.
Yeah,
Kudos to the writing.
But how do you defend?
Dang,
how do
man.
you defend against this?
Amazing work.
You need the people's support. You need it.
Yeah.
You know? Well, anyway, guys, again, leave your comment in the comment section. We want to know what your thoughts are on this particular episode. And again, please, no spoilers. We appreciate no spoilers as much as you might be tempted to do so. Please, not at all. One of you guys, listen, we appreciate you hanging out with us. We are R Nights. I'm Ray.
I'm Julian.
And I'm Gerard.
Guys, we'll see you soon. Take care. But for real,